Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I'm here at the Big Dig. If you saw the thumbnail, there's been a lot of progress at the greatest glow squid farm on the server. These things are everywhere. It's also the best drowned farm on the server. Like, we have 36 nautilus shells there. I can't remember how many we have back at home, but it's not an insignificant number. 44 more there. So that makes 80. Oh.
I thought that was an actual mob for a second.
No, that's the baby. And then we've got 21 here. So 101 nautilus shells. And here's how many tridents I have. 1 shulker plus 1 extra tridents. Extra trident. So 23 tridents more than the one that I need for me. I should go underwater. Hello, sunshine. Hi, buddy. You did not take a nap. He's a stinker. Hello. All right, let's see who wants to see the base. It looks so cool as it fades in through the water. This is what we have so far. I don't think it's been seen for like a long time. I have a video that should be done very soon. These are the royal corridors. Pretty cool. I'm very happy with how it's turning out so far. Speaking of drowned farm, these things are everywhere. Alright. I've been doing, I was gonna say I've been doing well, but I have not. I was rather sick this past week, so part of the reason there hasn't been a video this week, but I was gonna have it out before this stream, probably, but I got pretty sick. I appreciate it. This is very majestic. That's the vibe we're going for sure. It's supposed to be royalty. Oh, that's not the. I meant to open my other Minecraft. Oh, if I have 2 Minecrafts up, I have to get upstream on my phone. Let me just like my own video. I love it. Doing that. Okay. Hold up chat. Oh, I can't do it. I have like this ad blocker instead of normal YouTube. And I don't think you can see chat in the ad blocker, so I'm just going to open it here. Hello, humans. I breathe too. It's hello, fellow humans. I like to breathe too. Get it right, you stinking alien. How are you, Super KSS? This is the base so far. What do you think? You were close. I love the chandeliers in the hallway. So kind of the idea here is like people who come to visit, this is like a landing platform for like their submarine ships. Their little like chariots pulled by seahorses or whatever. They'll land here and then they can enter the main chamber through these tunnels, these corridors. And then down here, we're gonna have some of like the living quarters for servants or guests. I think one of these rooms we're gonna turn into like a big old library. I'm sure the humidity will not damage the books. You finished rewatching all of ScratchCraft Season 2 over a few plane journeys, and I remember you saying that intro in a stream highlights, so I had to do it. Yes, yes. How was season 2? I just watched. I was just showing Allie the season 2 highlights video that Skelly made. It's pretty good. You have to get a new phone soon. The screen is so cracked. You don't have any phone service, so you can't call it or text anyone. That's rough. I know the feeling. I went through a whole debacle over getting a new phone just recently. It was not fun. Okay, I'm grabbing some temp blocks to start. Go right there. And we're gonna build one of those on all 4 sides. Oh, here, I gotta hit start recording for flashback. Season 2 was great. Season 2 was great. It was so much fun. Alright, we got some temp blocks. Is it any different? You've never been in that situation of getting a new phone? A new phone is always a little different. For example, pretty much every phone. Gotcha. You've had it since you were 14. Pretty much every phone has like the 3 buttons on the bottom. You have the home screen in the middle that takes you to home. You have the back button, and you have like the switch between windows button, different apps button. Well, my new phone is reversed from my old phone, where it has the back button on the left instead of the right, and the switch windows button on the right instead of the left. So that has certainly taken a bit of getting used to, but like pretty much anything, it's just a matter of getting used to it. A lot of things are like that. So I think you'll be just fine once you get used to it. Okay, I need some cut copper stairs. We'll get a second stack of that. And I need some oxidized copper. It's kind of funny, we have like 2 different types. We've got the waxed oxidized and just the normal oxidized. It's pretty funny. Let's finish off the oxidized, because we don't have much of that left. Alrighty, let us begin. Do we have stairs on the back? No. Oh, probably. There's no room. I don't think there's room for it. Yeah. So nothing goes there. One, two, three. Nice. You'd have a fit if the buttons were reversed on your phone. It was a little annoying. It wasn't too bad though. Like really, it was. Didn't take long to get used to it. Wax oxidized only uses to stop them from going back a few stages when struck by lightning. You know, I actually didn't know that was an interaction. I did not know lightning strikes unoxidized copper. So, that's why that's the only use case for oxidized waxed copper. Super KSS says.
So do we need to be concerned about lightning?
No, lightning isn't going to strike underwater though. It doesn't go through water. Yeah, exactly. That's that's what Super K has just said as well. It won't have any problems underwater.
That's something to be aware of if we use any copper in the top.
Yeah, good to know though. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to set up a new phone. Certain phones, like when I set up this phone, it has a really nice feature where it's like copy settings and apps from another device. It's like built for if you switch to it. And then I say, yes, it's like Apple or Android device. I put Android because Apple is a diabolical, evil company. I don't think, I mean, Android isn't a company, so, you know, you can't say the same about Android. But some Android companies certainly are. Anyway, And so then it's like scan this QR code with your old phone, and then I was able to copy over all of my apps, all of my contacts, all of my text message history. It was really, really nice. Me watching this on my iPhone. I didn't say their products were bad. I have not enough experience to tell you on whether or not an iPhone is good. I know Macs are not. They have things are different for the sake of simply being different, and it's not good.
Mac used to be a lot better.
I need a bunch of wax copper for this, but first I need the lapis lazuli. Excuse you. Get lost. Your stepdad has to have an apple for his new job. Yeah, so yeah, that's a fair reason to have one, I suppose. Like one of the problems with Apple is that, and Macs and all their products, is that they're specifically designed to be really, really, really good with other products of their made by Apple, but horrible with anything else. So like using a Mac, if all your products are Apple, you're in a good spot. Pretty much. Otherwise, sucks to be you. That's a bunch of lapis. That was 8 plus almost 8 plus 15. That's a good bit. Let's see. This one moves over right above the stairs. So go one block up from the stairs. And then it goes this way. And there's the really long one. Wait a minute. I knew I would be missing that slab on at least one of these. Yeah, I would not recommend switching to an iPhone. You'll be switching to Android whenever you get a new phone. I like Androids for the most part. Okay, we need to do that, and then I need some cherry wood, which I mined a bunch of. And I gotta make some actual cherry wood for the certain spots. So I think we go right here. It's just boop, boop. Oh, wait. That spot's gotta be one of those. And then we come down from there. Okay, nice. I actually didn't need to make 12 of these, only 8 then. I should just place wood as my... temp block. Are you gonna all get new phones? Nice. See ya, Super KSS. Enjoy your dinner. And it's right above the stair. Yep, right above the stair. Sweet. So we'll do all the lapis real quick, and then we'll come back and do the cherry wood. Yeah. Everyone do be raising prices and such. It like makes sense to raise your prices, a certain amount every year because of inflation and such, but it never feels good as a consumer for that to happen. I should just bring some of these slabs with me because I'm missing one there. Yeah, so I just need 2 more. Boop. Boop. Above the stair. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. And like they try to make it as difficult as possible for you to switch as well, which is really annoying. So it's just this whole ordeal to switch providers. This is like what, 1, 2, 3 blocks? Yeah. 3 blocks. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Did I place that properly? Nope. That is not right. You've survived 2 weeks of junior year so far. Congratulations. That can be a rough one. Pretty much any year in high school can be a rough one. I've heard people say like this year in high school is the worst, or this year in high school is the worst, and it just depends like on way too many things to be able to say something like that. You can say this year of high school is the worst for me, but yeah. Yeah, that's all the cherry wood we're going to be using, so I can put that away. That's all the lapis we're going to be using. I did grab nearly a perfect amount of that. I'm going to need a bunch of dark prismarine. Like a bunch of dark prismarine. Let's see, should I do the pillars first? Probably. That seems like a good plan. Okay, that means chemistry and algebra 2 homework are the biggest subjects thrown at you right now. Yeah. Those are chemistry, algebra 2 especially is very intense. So good on you for sticking with it. Okay, we'll grab some walls. We'll make a bunch more walls. I don't know why I do the walls in the smithing table or in the stone cutter. They work just as well in the crafting table. I brought the walls specifically so I could do something in a second, but I want to. So I grabbed the walls just so I could do this. How high does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's correct. And then we put the walls up against it to hide that little line. This is one of my favorite tricks from the old Ocean Monument base I did way back when. You had them back to back every day. Algebra 2 being first, and then you go straight to chemistry for second period. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It seems probably easier to count just the walls than it will be to count the double. And then I don't know why I was gonna leave. These go up 7. And then they get stripped. Stripped logs are the best. They look so good. Can you imagine the game without stripped logs? I feel like that's hard to imagine. They've been in the game for so long. How did you get over the wall? Probably just swam, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like should start a musical number or something. Can you mine dried kelp faster with a hoe? I wonder what all the blocks hoes can mine quickly are. You've got hay bales. You've got what's it called? Skulk. You've got all both the nether wart blocks. Does it work on like target blocks? Is that a thing? I don't know. Okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't. I did. Gotta do the wood pillars. Let's see what else. Kelp blocks, presumably. I would assume. Leaves. They mine leaves faster. You like the nickname colors more lately? Like, what do you mean, like my purple name in chat? That thing? Okay, now that the pillars are done, let's see. Is it dark prismarine time? Yeah, I think it's dark prismarine time. I do use more dried kelp, so I'll keep that around. Is it another 8? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So that means I just need 2 stacks worth of that for later. Okay, now we're gonna grab like a lot of dark prismarine for this next chunk. Okay, this dark prismarine needs to go 1 above the kelp, and this one needs to go 2 above that. And then this one needs to go 1 above the lapis, and then this one needs to go... Oh, way up there. Hold on. Y level 33? Is that right? This should be 25, so up to 33. Wow. That's tall. I didn't realize it went that high. Okay, 1 above the kelp, 2 above that, 1 above the lapis. Up to 33. There we go. Die. I love impaling now. It's so much better. Oh, you like the nickname colors, like people calling you that nickname. I understand. You know, my question was kind of stupid now that I look back on it. This should be 25. Yep. Oh, there's a trident. Where is he? Oh, he's one of these zombie Nautilus guys. 1 hit. Haha, I pulled it off. Bop, bop. 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 Okay, gotta go up the other side now. 1 above the kelp. 2 above that. 1 above the lapis. Up to 33. Nice. That's 32. That's 33. You like a lot of different names and people keep telling you you have split personality disorder. That'd be pretty wild. I feel like that's like one of the coolest, most unique and interesting mental thingies. It's kind of crazy. One above the kelp. 2 above that. 1 above the lapis. And up to 33. That's not a pickaxe storm. There we go. Okay. Done with that chunk for now. And then we do have some I built this wrong. Yeah. These are not in the right place. Are they like that anywhere else? I think they did them correct everywhere else. Yeah. Yeah. We do have some dark prismarine right here. That goes. It's just 3 pieces, but I will put. Oh my goodness, the squad just showed up. There's so many of them. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Now it's time for some of the oxidized copper I've been holding on to this whole time. It's just gonna go like boop, 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 boop. You know, kind of like a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 1, 2, 3 right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that. And we'll leave that like that for now. Pop! I love one hitting all the underwater stuff, it's great. Two, 3, block. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is shaping up really, really nicely. This looks great. Okay, so now I need a bunch. I'll put some of this dark prismarine away for now. I don't need the rotten flesh, shockingly. It's crazy. I need a bunch of wart. That's not a lot. Do I have? I think I have another one of warped wart. Is this all wart? Yeah, let's just move it in here. This box is more thematically colored. I'll just grab 1 extra stack. Put that there, and then I need a bunch of warped stairs. Like a bunch of stairs. That's crazy. Stairs are so expensive. We'll take the second stack now. Should just be those 2 items for this chunk. You hear the baby? Aw, you hear little sunshine? I'm surprised you can hear him. I mean, I don't mind. Doesn't bother me. He's being very cute right now. Okay, I do think I want to grab the... Do I have it here? Might need to move the... I don't think I have the skulk on site. Oh no, there it is. That's not a lot of skulk.
You want me to go farm skulk?
Do you want to go farm skulk? Fair. Okay, it looks like I'll have to do a bit of temp blocks for this if I want to do that. Nice. And then oxidized copper is like this. Okay, that looks looking pretty good. You have an Ender Dragon stuffy? That sounds adorable.
Love that.
Okay, that looks great. Let's go do it again. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Burp, burp, burp. Temporary blocks. Da. There we go. One there, one there, and that. Oh, I didn't do the copper on the back. Sweet. Nice. 3. And then we do the stairs on top. I'm very excited for your new baby sibling. That is very exciting. Babies are very cute. No, I did not want to place that block. Maybe I just leave these things open as big old windows. Hello, fellow humans. I like to breathe too. Second time's the charm. And it is. You got it right this time. Nice. Welcome back. How was dinner? I feel like there's something right there. There is. And then nothing right there. There isn't. Alley Cat joined the game. Hooray. Me thinks I did this all wrong. Yeah. Had pizza. It was great. Nice. What kind of pizza? Was it like, you know, frozen pizza or like Little Caesars, Papa John's, Jets? I don't know. Something's not right. Yeah, something's... I'm just doing this whole section horribly wrong. Let's just stop doing it wrong. How about? How did I mess that up? I didn't mess it up on the other side. I did that side correct. Just a frozen one. Hello, Malon Alt. It is looking pretty insane. If you haven't seen it, this is the base so far, and right now we're working on the central tower. Boop, 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 boop. Frozen pizzas can be pretty good. We had one just last night. It was very tasty. You ever had Jets in years? They're so good when you were little. I don't think I've ever had Jets pizza before. You don't have Little Caesars in the UK? Oh, that's kind of sad. It's okay. Little Caesars isn't what it used to be. Did you make a gold farm for those blocks? I have no gold farm. No. This is why all of Not, I guess, not anymore, I guess. But our main shop charges in gold, which is where I got a lot of them. I got this many gold blocks left. You know, if I think this, I bought gold blocks from Wind. Wind made a gold farm and then made a gold shop where you could buy a stack of gold blocks for a single dirt to essentially make it so people could buy all of my stuff super easily. So I just bought out all of their all of Wind's stock of gold for dirt. So I did get a lot of these gold blocks from a gold farm, and I think this is about the amount I purchased. So I think we would have had enough to place everything we've done so far, but we would be pretty much out at this point without Wind's farm. Pizza Hut is apparently way better here than it is in the US. I don't think I've had Pizza Hut either. Maybe once. Not sure. But Papa John's is my favorite. 4, 8, so I need more. This is like one of the best vanilla tweaks ever. It's 12 trapdoors instead of 6. Or instead of 2. Isn't that crazy? That's so nice. Okay, I don't need the sculpt right now. That was in this one. I'm not sure. There is the ancient city I cleared out, but it's a good distance away with no nether portal. I could fly you there. Huh?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Can make another
There is a gold farm that does exist, yeah. Where'd you go? Oh, hello. Let's apply. That should be how it is in the normal game. Yeah, trapdoors are way too expensive. Stairs are just like slightly more expensive than they should be. But you can get around most of that with a stone cutter. The only one problems you have is with there's no wood cutter. So, are you following? Ah, there you are. Sounds good. How's the activity of ScratchCraft Season 5 looking right now? Well, I haven't been on much in the last week because I was really sick, so I can't say. But before that, it was doing pretty good. There isn't anyone else but the two of us on right now, but Wind was on earlier. And the North is on pretty often, Ornaloid's on pretty often, Lemur's making some great progress on her base. Lucid is on a good amount. So I've got to get that. Malon has plans. Or Malon's alt has plans. How am I so fast? It's a good question. I don't know how you're not as fast. Make sure you got rockets for this part. Malon, will you upload a new video before 2030? Oh, there's so many azalea trees here too, or rooted dirt. I don't know how much dirt they'll provide though. There it is. Here we are. Yeah, I did put water at the bottom, so just drop down there. I have destroyed every shrieker, I believe, in the whole place. But if you do run into a shrieker, you get 3 warnings before a warden spawns. So just
I might turn my volume on then.
yeah, you probably want that. Do you have a hoe with silk touch?
I'm almost.
Not in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, and you should be able to get back just by following my dot. We don't have any coral, really, do we?
That was my second.
Ah.
To get some coral.
Sounds good.
Is that also a hoe or just silk touch?
Silk touch with pickaxe mines blocks. Did you see the coral reef on the way?
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, it's just out here, and there's a big old one. And we want a lot of the fans and stand-up corals.
Mhm.
I'm also hyped for Malon's video when it releases. I'm sure it will be very good. Oh, hey, dolphin. The speed. It's crazy. I love Dolphin's Grace. If I had a lead, I could travel that fast the whole way. Okay, let's see. Next up, I need the trapdoors. I don't need the stairs. I should need the copper for a bit, or the dark prismarine. I need prismarine bricks, and sea lanterns. You had a late night last night, fighting sleep right now. You are welcome to hop off and get that hour of sleep. That's a good plan. You have to watch his videos that are ScratchCraft Season 3 videos when you get to Season 3. Good plan, good plan. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this 11 sea lanterns should be enough. Shouldn't need all that much. One, two, I'm interested. I have the flashback mod recording in the background for the time lapse for this. Normally I pause it when I leave, so we'll see what happens. I don't know how leaving affects it. Replay mod got like destroyed whenever I left during a recording, so hopefully it does not do that. I was usually able to fix it in post, though. Sneak 100.
I'll be able to hear if it actually makes.
Yeah, so the shrieker will shriek this loud noise at you. The normal skulk sensors are completely harmless if there's no shrieker. So, I've run around there a bunch and haven't discovered any more shriekers. Bye, Rosie.
How much,
What was that?
How much smoke am I going for?
Probably like half a shulker box or so. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, come on. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. One hit. Did you see me one hit that round? The first hit doesn't count. You can't two hit a round with sharpness anyway. So you know that I won it. Oh, sunshine, what happened? Oh, I did miss some of the copper. Sounds good. I was in the process of putting on the trapdoors. I think I did both sides here, yeah. Right? I was not looking at the right spot. You're only 4 episodes into Season 3. I've seen like Hunted's videos of Season 3, and that's it. Looked pretty fun. It was especially fun watching all the like imprisoning Temple Viper stuff. That was great. He's a slippery snake. I love the I escaped. No, you didn't. I think was it Wind who broke the bed in the stronghold. That was so funny, Malon. Ow, that three nights of like 1 hour of sleep, that sucks. Being sick and jet lagged at the same time doesn't sound fun. Dead. 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 Stinking leaders spawning leaders. At least it got me a Nautilus shell, though. I can add it to my 101 other Nautilus shells real quick. Now we have 102 Nautilus shells. It was Voidway. We built the first prison for him for months before we could use it because he kept not falling for our traps. Yeah. Yeah, you blew him up with a crystal. Fair enough. Hey, that works. Okay, so I don't need any more of this. Don't need any more of this. And now it's back to, we need the walls, the dried kelp, the warped wood, which I need a second stack of. And then I think we need cut copper this time around. Okay, so we go on this block. It's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And then we can place the dried kelp. Kind of a mirror of the bottom is what we're going for here. You've watched Magic's first video and Void's first 2, and you're trying to get through Kempo's. Was Kempo's base in season 3? That was his really good one that he did. The, like, castle on the island. I should be careful to not accidentally strip this copper. And as much as it wouldn't actually matter, it would annoy me, so. Okay, and then that's dark prismarine. So we're just gonna leave that like that. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You kept falling asleep watching his vid, though. Kempo does have, like, a very monotonous voice in some of his videos. That can make it not as entertaining. I gotta strip these logs, but not the copper. In the transition between season 2 and season 3, he randomly started sounding like Hunted. I've never seen the comparison, to be honest. Like, I understand that their voices might be different, but the way they record is... Like, the way they sound when they record just seems so different to me. Like, Hunted is like, "Hello, guys, and welcome back to ScratchCraft," and Kempo's like, "Hi, guys, and welcome back to ScratchCraft." It just sounds like a little dead inside most of the time when he's recording. It's very similar. It's very funny how similar you all sound sometimes. Well, I suppose I have an unfair advantage, but I'm very good at telling the difference. I also don't have to worry about my own voice, because my own voice doesn't sound. Huh? Did you hear a shrieker? Just leave that area of the ancient city. It's hard to get them all.
I don't even know where it is.
It's very random, but sometimes it happens and it always catches you off guard. Okay, let's do some more. I have some dark prismarine, but not a lot.
What's the...
I have no idea. Okay, so we start here and we go 1, 2, 1. We go all the way up the kelp, and we go 3 blocks past the kelp. 1, 2, 3. And that's Y level 33. Wait, that's the same Y level as the other one. That's actually kind of funny. And then we go over like this. And then, actually, we can do that. Not that. That. Huh. That does not look like it's how it's going to look in the end. I did not realize those are so close to touching. And I built this. And then I guess we have that too. But, yeah. Okay, so it's just 1, 2, 1, and then right like that. Yep. 1, 2, 3 blocks past the kelp. 1, 2, and I do have to place that block, I suppose, because it's as a temp block. One, two, three. You're planning on making some new YouTube accounts soon, so expect you're again going to get closer to 1K, yet somehow not reach. Hooray! Yeah, I get enough people randomly, like, unsubscribing. It's funny to me that people unsubscribe so much. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the type of thing that people would do all that often. You'd expect unsubscriptions to come, like, you know, when I go live, when people get that notification, they're like, ugh, I don't watch this guy anyway, and then they unsubscribe. Or something like that, or when I post a video. But, like, most of my unsubscriptions just happen on random days of the week. Like, they, with no relation to me posting a video or anything. It's odd. I don't know. Pop. Pop. It's like you earn and... I earn and gain subs at the same time. You mean I gain and lose them? 2, 3... That is strange. You've never unsubscribed, Malon, unless the person is, like, a not nice person. See, I'm the type of person that typically my subscription feed is... Like, if I go to my subscription feed, I will enjoy watching every video there. I might not get to watching every video there because of time constraints, not having enough free time, but I would enjoy and actively seek out watching every video on there. And if there's someone there that posts there that I wouldn't enjoy watching their videos, I do unsubscribe. Which is why it's weird to me that I don't get the unsubscriptions when I post videos / go live. I don't know. I find it strange. Okay. I need a bunch of... It's funny, I grabbed like 2 stacks of Dark Prismarine and used exactly 2 stacks. After the same amount that I had before, I think. Now I need a bunch of this stuff. 1, 2, 3. And then some of these stairs. The nice thing about doing a huge project is I never have to worry about like making too many stairs or anything because I will use them. Okay, so we go right here and we say stair. And then this goes up pretty high. All the way up to here where we go stair again. And then we go to right here and do stair. Oh, Tridente. Smack you. Donde está? There you are. Okay, get within 1 trident dash. Wait for the throw. Dash. 1 hit. That's so fun. Hi chat, I can't hear anything. I think it's a you problem. Ornavoid. Everyone else has been hearing me fine this whole time. Okay, we'll stop there because I don't want to do the block. Thanks for posting the actual link to the stream Ornaloid. I don't know how I missed that. I even copied it. It was like in my clipboard kind of thing. We got Dark Prism go 1, 2, 3, 4. That, that, and then I suppose there's a couple. What was that?
This is randomly tense for no reason.
Just because there's the one shrieker.
Yep.
I'm sure you will be just fine.
Ooh, there's a geode in here.
Yeah, there's like several.
Oh wow.
There's
Uh-huh.
there's like, is that the two connected to each other?
It looks like.
I think that's just the two. That is.
Sure? It looks like way more.
Pretty sure it was just two when I mined it out.
The geode. Alright.
So that's where I go to farm crystals. Not really anymore because we have the two things right here, obviously, but that's where I used to go. Okay. This is looking so good. Doesn't that just look epic? It gets better. Just wait. Okay, let's start down here. Prismarine. Right there, and then it's right there. And then that's it. Right here.
What's it all?
Nice. What was that?
What's it all?
Candles?
Uh-huh.
Ancient cities just have those.
This is my first time actually looking at Swarm Ancient City for obvious reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff in ancient cities. They have skeleton skulls for some reason.
Huh.
Which normally, like before ancient cities, the only way of getting skeleton skulls was with a charged creeper. And that's still the only way to get zombie or creeper skulls or piglin skulls. Even the data pack we have that makes mobs drop skulls, that doesn't affect creepers, skeletons, zombies, or piglins. I had no idea they'd added the piglin head to Minecraft. Like, that wasn't a thing I knew about. And so when I was collecting all the heads in the last season, I was like, why will the piglins not drop a head? I was like, I killed so many and I haven't gotten a piglin head. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Yes, I do. I missed the dark prismarine here and here on the other side. Makes it a bit more of a square. And then I discovered that no, you actually have to do the creeper method for piglin heads because it's a head in vanilla. Oh, double trident rounds. Well, not anymore. Kaput. Oh, come on. Okay, back to here. Stair, prismarine. Stair, prismarine. Stair. Stair, prismarine. And then just this chunk left. I don't know how to start it from up there.
Sunshine's like, I want to scoot. And I'm like, you can't keep it in your mouth if you scoot. That's not how this works.
He's getting so much more mobile. Alright, let's see. Ah, don't go in that. Next up.
Oh, that's enough.
Don't need that. I think I need... I'm gonna grab some deep slate tile. And some dark prismarine. Can I replace this now? Yeah. I have another trident in my shulker box, which means I have one more extra in addition to all the others. Okay, so I put... Okay, it looks like that's the only deep slate tile I actually... He's being so talkative. And then it's boop, boop. Nice. Suppose I could do this thing. I think those are all temporary blocks in the middle there. And not temp blocks, but like completely blocked off blocks, so they don't actually matter. And then over here. Boop, boop, boop. This shouldn't be. Oh. Let me fix that and create. And now I can actually continue this bit because it comes right here. Here. Nice. These should not be... Something's not right here. This Y level is 36. Should be 37. So something is wrong. This is 30. 30. Yeah, it should be one up. Everything I just built. Not everything. Just this chunk. This should be... Yeah, that makes more sense. There we go. Come back! Things float away so quickly. There we go. I see you. You're a glow squid. Never mind. I'm out of the prismarine of the dark variety. Your mom called for you. You are back. Welcome back. Just been building a bit of a centerpiece. Been building this chunk. And I built it wrong, so I had to fix it, of course. Classic builder problem. Pop! I love making the drowns just go pop in a single hit. It's so nice. Anyone who doesn't have this feature. I built it now. That. Shh. And this whole trunk here is that, that, and that. That. So yeah, that's fine. I can leave it on. You're number yum again. I know. Number 1 again. Hey, I missed the prismarine on this chunk today. Why did I do that? Philly Storm. Pop. Okay. So now that I've fixed that omission, I can continue here again. I'm locked in. I haven't made any mistakes today. Hey, what is the laughing for? I haven't made a single one. I don't know what you're implying by laughing. She's like just waiting for me to say, I built it wrong. I built that right. Nice. Perfectly correct. What was that? That's alright. You predict the next mistake will be made in the next 3 minutes. No! Don't do that. See, if you're paying enough attention, you could probably spot the mistake, because this is my 4th time building it. So, if you're watching closely, you could be like, aha, I know exactly how it's supposed to be built, because you've made it 4 times, and then you could catch the mistake. But only if you're watching closely. Yes, I do. Well, I almost made a mistake. I didn't, though. Okay, I think that's built correctly. Okay, look at this. This is looking so cool. It's not even like meant to look good on the inside. I don't like it. This is not built for the inside. It's built for the exterior solely, but it looks pretty good on the inside too. You're waiting for a block to be broken because that would signify a mistake. It doesn't always, actually. Like, sometimes I have to do a temp block. But because you're watching for it, I will mention if I place a temp block, just so you don't get worried about, placing something wrong. Okay, I don't need, like, any of these blocks that I have. My inventory's getting a little too full. I do need the warped wart. I need the stem. The normal copper can get lost. I need the cut copper. So I need 4, 8. It's just half a stack. So I need some of that. Got some of that. I do need frog lights. And I have the trapdoors already. And then I need some copper stairs. I don't need the prismarine stairs. I do still need the dark prismarine. I need some smoke. And I think that's it. Okay. So, to start this chunk without making a mistake, we're going to go with warped blocks right here. And we're going to trapdoor it up. And then we're going to go from here all the way up here. And we got to strip all this. I don't want to strip any copper, but I don't think there's any copper in here enough. And then we have some skulk and some dark prismarine. That goes like here and here. And then I think we'll come back to do the little diamond here. Just for sake of inventory space. So yeah, this goes right on here. And I need more of the logs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skulk. Has it been 3 minutes yet? Can I make a mistake? It's been 3 minutes. I won. Yes. Okay, I can make all the mistakes now. Oh, I haven't had a drink of water in a while.
Am I gonna pour water than you this stream?
Possibly. I've been very focused on not making any mistakes. This feels like that episode in season 2 where Malon's like, boy, do I love not being betrayed. I just love not being betrayed by you, Hunted Skelly. I know we're such good friends and that you would never betray me. That's a good episode. I'm sure you do remember that. You watched all of season 2 very recently. Then Hunted spawned a wither. Yeah, exactly. I like using Skulk. I think it's fun, a fun block for this. Because, like, it's way dark, and it's like, oh no, I mean, I was just doing this demonstration. I don't know if you might have missed it because I already ended the demonstration. But I'm doing another one right now of how, like, this is a demonstration of how bad it would look if I put a block here. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I did not misplace a block. I was just demonstrating how bad it would look if there was a block placed there. Ah, yes, of course. Okay, time for the diamond. Okay, I do need that. So I go right here. Okay, I do have to place some temp blocks here. It's required that I break blocks to get the frog light to face the proper direction. I guess it's not required to break blocks per se. I could leave them there. The temp blocks. Okay, there's the diamond. What was that? Oh no. Just look for the sunlight. It looks distinct from all torchlight. That'll lead you there. Yeah, that is the end of the ancient city that the entrance is at, is toward me. You were in the middle of typing, I spotted a mistake, but it was just a demonstration. Indeed. See, you're catching on now. Okay, temp block. You know how, have you seen Super KSS, do you watch HermitCraft? Follow-up question if you're answered yes, but haven't answered yet. Yes, okay. Have you seen the invisible maps they've done with the little whimsy sign? It says whimsy on it. Rewatching all of ScratchCraft is something you're doing in the middle of a bigger project of watching every HermitCraft video. That's crazy. That's all. There's a lot of them. You've not seen that. Basically, if you make a map over the void and then put it in an item frame, the area that is void will not show up as anything. So you'll actually be able to see the item frame itself. Because, I don't know if you know this, but when you put a map in an item frame, the item frame gets bigger. Because the map fills up the entire block, and item frames normally don't. So the item frame expands to fill the whole block when you put a map in it. And normally, that space is filled up by the map. But in the case of a map made over the void, that's just empty. And so you can see a big item frame. If you just have a completely void map, it just becomes a big item frame. And so if you do the trigger is invisible thing that makes item frames invisible, you can then get essentially an invisible entity, which isn't useful. But if you build something on that map, that invisible void map, what they do on HermitCraft is they have a big glass platform with edges, with railings, and then you just build with carpet, and when you're, want to build something new in the map, you just wash the carpet away. Oh, I'm finished already with those. Nice. And so once the map is... Oh no. Do you need help? Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll be there. And so, what you can do then is you can get, if you build a word like whimsy in the void, you can get a map, and when you turn the item frame that it's placed in invisible, it just says whimsy. And so Cleo made a big old whimsy sign and started putting it all over some people's bases, especially Tango Tech, to show that his base is very whimsical. And so I was thinking, I should make a void map that says "not a mistake" and then paste it on all of my temporary blocks. Hello, Darkling MC. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I just gotta save Allie really quick from being lost in a deep dark. And then I'll get back to the base and I'll show off how it looks. I don't know how much you saw while I was working on it for a bit there. Mumbo alone took you 1.5 years to watch every video. That's crazy, yeah. Grian, I don't think Grian has been in Hermitcraft as long as Mumbo. I think Mumbo's been around since like season 4 and Grian was season 6. But Grian, I think, makes videos a bit more regularly. So I'm not sure if he'll take longer. You are a good chunk away from the entrance.
I went towards what I thought was daylight. And it was not daylight, it was in fact this light.
It was glowberry light.
Yeah.
Whee! Splash. Okay, let's see. You're much closer now. Okay, I'm at the very edge of the... Is that a shrieker? There is a shrieker here. Hold on. I can't see a thing. This is great gameplay, Mojang. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. I do have Swift Sneak, so... Korean makes far less videos? Really? Interesting. Maybe I can reach the shrieker from here. Take that, shrieker. Okay. Where are you right now? Are you shifting?
Yep.
Alright, I'm pretty close to you. Let's see, I need some light, then maybe I can see your name tag. Grab this torch. Break a few bits of skulk. Alright, what's your Y level? 0.
Perfectly 0.
I should be able to see your name tag, sure.
You're right below me, apparently.
Like right below you, right below you?
I think I found the ledge somehow.
Okay, alright, don't move.
But I can see the dark.
Can you move toward my dot at all?
You're shifting.
Not anymore.
It still says you're below me.
I know, but face directly toward my dot. And walk forward. Okay. Stop. Dig straight down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that torch one second. So my dot's gonna... Did you fall?
No, something fell in here with me and now it's burning me.
You okay?
Wait. That's not me. Huh? Rolling in your enemies. You're with zombie.
Just place a block above yourself. I see your name tag.
Am I digging down again?
Huh?
Am I digging down again?
Yeah. Hi there.
Hi there.
Okay, come here. Hello, Hades Portals dash SC. I wonder what the SC. Grian posted 1 minute before I started streaming, so you gotta go watch that after this is over. I wonder, or Mumbo, did I say Grian? Mumbo post. I wonder if he's finally finished his art exhibit thing. This is daylight, or nightlight, I guess. But do you see how it looks different than the torchlight? The light in the blocks here looks a lot different than the torchlight.
Oh, that's what you were. I thought you were talking about like there would be light in the ceiling.
And then if I sleep, it'll turn day, and you'll see the daylight looks a lot more like a white color of light than the
That
torch.
makes a lot more sense than whatever I was looking for. I was looking for like the lightest speck in the ceiling.
You'll have to use like 3 or 4 rockets. Hey, it's Zeus, not Zeus. It's Zeus. It's you, Hades Portal, for real? Hades Portal, does FR still mean for real to the kids? Is that what the kids are still saying these days? And then here's the coral reef.
If I give you your filter of
Sure, that'd be great. Are Hades and Zeus from the same thing? Yeah, Hades and Zeus are both Greek mythology. Do you need any more shulkers? I have too many spare shulker boxes.
I would need
You're welcome. Those are all been emptied from resources used for the base. My ender chest was almost full. Yeah, so Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon are like the 3 most powerful Greek gods. They're all brothers. Did I forget you have a channel now? I don't think I forgot. No. Why would I have forgotten? This is where I used to come to farm drowns, because you have this great, like, deep lake where they all spawn, which is perfect. Especially because it's right next to the coral reef, where no drowns will spawn. Both because of the light and also because it's too shallow. Alright, back to the base. Let's go, Hi, I got a stack and a half of deep slate from that trip, at least.
You're welcome.
Danke. You're so lazy, you do not want to edit your vid. Editing is, can be rough. Yes, concrete stairs and concrete slabs are coming. Did you hear about that, Ali? They're adding concrete stairs and slabs in addition to wool stairs and slabs. So now it's just like, okay, what about terracotta then? So far, no news, but I feel like they got it, right?
I feel like they'd be looking over a massive opportunity if they did it.
Hades Portal, have you seen my my base lately? Look at the base. It's looking so good. Right now we're working on the central tower here in the middle. That's what we've been doing all stream. It's come a long way. It was all the way down there. Vertical slabs soon, hopefully. We'll see. It's one of those things I've kind of given up on them ever doing. So we'll see. Okay, Minecraft 2, electric boogaloo. I think it's just... Let's see, I need the warped. Let's place the sculk down somewhere. put it at the end over here. And I have some extra item frames because I knew that I would eventually need more blocks out here. Okay, we finally got everything Minecraft players wanted. Pretty much everything. Or if we did get vertical slabs, we have not gotten vertical slabs. And seats, yeah. Yeah. No, there are not only ScratchCraft players in this chat. I think you're the only one right now. What was that, huh? No. You can bone meal to get the fans and the stand-up ones to regrow. The coral blocks themselves would be non-renewable items. But I think we have a data pack for craftable coral from the fans or something. Yeah, cushions are pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm gonna use them. You can use them underwater, so I'll probably use them. They seem kind of painful to place in like a lot of the ways that they're really cool to place them. It just seems like a bit of a struggle to place them properly. So we'll see how much I end up using them. Okay, I think it's waxed copper again. Or oxidized copper. Okay. So now this section is just warped trapdoors. 1, 2. I think it's just 2. And then we have a bit of skulk. And then everything has a layer of copper over it. Except right there, that's a temp block. I'm not wasting copper. And none of that's copper. Copper here. Cushions. I kind of like that they have no collision box, and I kind of hate that they have no collision box. Like I can't actually put them on my pathway, and in part because you just fall through them. Like, so yes, you can make things that are better than slabs. You can do half slabs and such in your staircases or something for a much shallower incline, but it doesn't actually change the way the player walks, and I kind of hate that. But I do like the trap opportunity of having a block people can fall through that looks completely corporeal, so I don't know. I wish there was a way to toggle it. That's my opinion, though. Oh, not there. Yeah, I don't see why we can't just default place them on top of each other. It fixes all of the annoyances of placing them. I agree. Okay, that chunk's done. I think might be time to work on these. That'd be good to do. Okay. I need. Alright, see ya. See ya, Hades. Put that back. I don't need that. I don't need that. Those. Don't need those. Don't need the skulk. Don't even need the dark prismarine. Don't need the copper. I need prismarine stairs. And walls. I don't think I used any prismarine blocks. They're all stairs and walls. Maybe. Just double check. Yeah, I think that happens to be the case. That's kind of funny. I do think I need another thing in that though. We'll do another stairs. There's another empty shulker. And then I need lots of prismarine blocks. And stairs. And we'll do another one of stairs. Mojang does support them being on top of each other too. Yeah, I know. Like they're okay with that. Oops. Which makes it so weird that they don't let you just place them on top of each other. Alright. Go to start like that. Block, block. Block, block. Wall. Stair. Stairs like this. Like that. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I think those are in fact blocks. There. And here. And then I gotta come and do this side, because this is... Actually, it might be, I don't think there's anything else. Okay. We have... Oop. 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 Like, there's so many cool little detail-oriented builds that are essentially just rely on you doing a whole bunch of annoying micro-placing mechanics. That just seems odd for Mojang to implement. They don't typically do things like that, I feel. And then this is just a full square. Except for perhaps that corner block. Okay, and on this side it looks exactly the same. Except once we get up here, we do actually need some normal prism. But that can be part of a later thing. Nice. Okay. One of 8 done. I guess it's 1 of 4. That's kind of there's kind of 8, I suppose. There's the diagonal and the straight. The straight ones are so much easier to build compared to the diagonal. I should grab some stone though. Some temporary blocks. What was that?
There's 5 colors in color.
How much? There's 5 colors, yeah. The rarest part of coral is the stand-up ones. So those are the ones that I most desire. Or need the most of, perhaps. Kind of funny, the diagonal one's actually easier to build, because you can place the stairs off of other things. I don't have to know what the inside looks like to build. I think that's a stone thing. Like that. Yep, that's a stone. Okay, then we have block. Those get bent the other way by more stairs later. Hey, no smacking. I've got a deal for you, Drowned. If you don't smack me, I won't kill you in one smack. One touch. One poke you. And you will perish to my singular poke of power. Okay, I think we've got another stone here. Go away. Don't spawn your friends. They will also die. You brought a trident? I missed. I haven't gotten a single trident today, which is rude. I didn't even look to see if he dropped an olive shell. Probably should look at that. Okay, something isn't quite right here. I need 2 stacks of this. Not that high. Which does match with... Right, we have this. And then we have this. That's better. Okay. And this becomes full... Yeah, full thing. Wait. No, something's still wrong. Okay. This is 42, so yeah, that's incorrect. Super KSS, I have made a mistake. It's because this chunk looks the same as this chunk. So this happens twice. Gotcha. And then we have burp, burp. That's where the stone piece comes in. That. And then this. Like that. And I think this becomes like these like piles. Okay, so this is at 44, which is where it should be. Okay, back to another diagonal. I like them better. Am I just copying the build from another monitor, or do you have it like memorized? Yeah, I'm just that good at memorizing. No, I am copying from another monitor. But I stop copying, and like as I build this, I memorize it essentially, and I start building it from memory instead. When I'm doing it like 8 times in a row. This one's a bit different because I'm doing a different thing each time, so I'll probably do this diagonal and then go do another diagonal because I'll remember it better. And so for that reason, it'll be easier to build because it'll be better memorized. But I'm not like, I didn't like build the whole base in creative or something. I just built one diagonal in creative. Obviously, that would be dumb to do anything else. I'm not spending that kind of time on something silly. That's not the block I thought was in my hand. See how much easier that was than the not diagonal one? And it even already looks fine on this side, too. Okay, time for the next diagonal. This is, like, not at all how I designed the build. The process is very different from designing to then implementing in the world. I built a perfect cylinder of dark prismarine. And then I slowly modified it. That's why you have these large outlines of dark prismarine, is because they're left over from the cylinder. But they look good with everything else that I've added, so I keep them around. You're not too disappointed in my memory abilities. This should also be 44. Let me just double check. This one is 44, and this one's 44. Okay, nice. 44. I see. Okay. I saw the green true, and I thought there was flowing water for somehow. So, you know, even though I've built this 3 times, this specific kind of build is a lot harder to memorize as I go because it's a lot of the same. It's just stairs and blocks going up. And you notice just back with the previous one, with the straightaway one, I got confused because it was the exact same pattern got repeated once. So I thought I was higher up than I was. But I still get faster even if I don't memorize it. That isn't right. These go here and here. And then I get that. And this should be 44. Yep. Oh, did I see a tridente? I did see a tridente. This guy's not making like any noise. No trident. Rude. Okay, time to do some more straight ones. Straight ones might have been a lot easier to design, but they're not as easy to build. Another one? Bro, how did you get so close? Smack. Smack. That is not what I meant to do. I mean, I can't even start without doing a temp block. I guess I could start like this. That's kind of a... That works.
Coral blocks.
Yeah. Yeah. For the little platforms with coral on them
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
that you're gonna do.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out if you needed points in addition.
Let's see. I guess a little bit, but not a lot. I don't think I'm gonna use a lot. That's not the block I wanted to place. I suppose that's technically a mistake. And then we do the same thing twice here. This should be 44. Nice. Your internet be randomly going out for 8 minutes? No. Internet problems are the worst. Like teeth problems or car problems or they're just all so undesirable. I wonder how many stairs I've got left in my inventory. I reckon not a ton, but... Did I place this right on the last one? I think so. I think so. Oop. Die. I said die. Notice how I wanted you to be dead. Okay, that should be 44. Nice. I think that leaves only one more. You used to have a mod that would tell you the total amount of an item you added on the top left corner of the inventory slot. That does sound pretty nice, actually. I should have enough. I have over a stack of both types of stairs. I've memorized some of the beginning here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. The mod sadly hasn't updated in a while. RIP. Did tridents always one-shot drowns? Always in the proper version of the game, which doesn't exist. Basically, the enchantment Impaling that adds additional damage to tridents against underwater mobs does not work on drowns, because drowns are not considered an underwater mob for some reason, despite spawning in water and being in every other way an underwater mob. So we have a data pack on the server that just makes them qualify as underwater mobs, which makes Impaling do more damage to them. It's the fix we decided on for Mojang also being stupid when it comes to having a way to prevent drown spawns, in that there isn't one. Like, there's no way to prevent drowns from spawning in this big ol' area except lighting every single water block up, which is infeasible. It would make it so ugly. Like, we'd have floating sea lanterns everywhere. That's just stupid. And so, in order to not go crazy, we fixed an incredible oversight on whoever designed this enchantment. Dusk made a data pack that does it. Dusk Autumn Storm. He's on the server. Alrighty. Nice. We got some spiky bits coming out of the top here. Big progress today. Wow. Kind of surprised. How's it look from the inside? This is pretty nice. Everything looks good and symmetrical. I don't see any errors so far. I like it.
Whoa, what?
If you got poisoned, it was a pufferfish. They're really sneaky.
He's like, get away from my coral.
And there's a couple other things I could work on, but all of them are a bit too large to start now.
I have a coral if you wanna.
What if the arrow was replicated on every side so it's symmetrical and you didn't notice? That's possible. I just don't think it has occurred. I mean, I've been double checking Y levels and such, so I haven't been missing the copper line. Is that the correct layer? So, I suppose, but doesn't seem like it. Smack. Kind of fun that we're in a deep lukewarm ocean. Though it does seem interesting. Like, the fish all seem to spawn up here. Like, I wonder if there's, like, a Y level where fish stop spawning. Because it's still a deep lukewarm ocean down here. Hey! Hey! Broski, those are my item frames. Don't touch those. He, like, sniped the same one twice in a row, too. Alright. Give me a trident just to end the stream off. That'd be very nice of you. Dang it, you smacked me as I was coming in for this swing. Oh, he's a leader. This guy's hurt so much. You killed him?
Huh?
Nice. Did he drop a trident? Good. Okay, let's make sure he didn't hit any of my other item frames. It's like the stupidest problem I think I've ever had, is that the trident rounds will knock the items out of my item frames, and then they'll float to the surface, and then the items will despawn. I don't think I've lost an item frame before, though. Oh, thank you so much. I think since we're in a deep lukewarm ocean, we might... I think it has to be a warm ocean, actually, to make more coral. But that should be a good amount for now. Wow. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. It was a good stream. It was very fun. Look at how much we did. This started as an empty gap. This whole thing was empty. And we replicated it on all 4 sides, too. So I should be posting a video soon. Next few days, probably. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hit the end stream button.